In this video, we will discuss how to enter self-employment income and current rental income into the Income Calculation Workbook, or ICW. Self-employment includes contract work, where the household member receives a 1099 form. Current rental income includes income from commercial properties, residential rental properties, farmland, etc. Please note, if the household does not currently receive rental income, but will receive rental income after purchasing their new home, go watch our rental income video for instructions on calculating anticipated rental income. This information is the same for both the Affordable Housing Program and all TurnKey programs. While this video will provide a basic overview, we recommend reviewing the AHP TurnKey Income Calculation Guide on our website for complete instructions. First, let's review what documentation you need for a household member who has self-employment income or current rental income. There are two options, but only one or the other is acceptable depending on your situation. In most cases, you are required to provide the previous year's individual tax return, not the business tax return. Make sure you include all pages, forms, and schedules of the federal tax return. Additionally, the tax return must be signed by the taxpayer, or both taxpayers if filed jointly, either on Form 1040 or on Form 8879. However, if the household member recently started the self-employment or began receiving rental income during the current year, or if you are completing the ICW prior to the IRS tax filing deadline and the household member has not yet filed their tax return, you are instead required to provide the AHP TurnKey Profit and Loss Statement found on our AHP and TurnKey websites. Please note, we will not accept any other profit and loss form. If the household member was self-employed or received rental income during the previous year, the AHP TurnKey Profit and Loss Statement will no longer be accepted after the IRS tax filing deadline, even if they have been granted an extension. Please review the AHP TurnKey Income Calculation Guide for a full list of documentation requirements. Once you have the income documentation and have completed the Household Summary tab of the ICW, we are ready to enter the income on the Household Member Income tab. If you don't know how to complete the Household Summary tab, please review our General Overview and Household Summary video and other resources on our website. You will enter self-employment and current rental income in Section 3, Self-Employment/Rental Income. First, answer the question: has a tax return been filed for the self-employment income for last year? Select either yes or no from the drop-down. After you select the correct response, the rest of the fields and instructions will populate. Let's go through an example where you are using the previous year's tax return. You will select yes and fill out the rest of the information below. If the household member was self-employed or received rental income for all of the previous year, enter January 1 of the tax return year for self-employment start date. If the self-employment started during the previous year, enter the date the business was created or acquired. Or, if the home buyer started receiving rental income during the previous year, enter the date the rental agreement began. For tax return end date, always enter December 31 of the tax return year. Next, enter the net income and depreciation as shown in the tax return on Schedule C, Schedule E, or Schedule F. Please review the AHP TurnKey Income Calculation Guide for the exact lines you will find those numbers on. Once this section is completed, you will see that the annualized amount for net income is calculated below. Please note, negative net income will show as 0. Now, let's go through an example where you are using the AHP TurnKey profit and loss statement. You will select No and fill out the P&L start date, P&L end date, year-to-date net income, and depreciation exactly as shown on the form. Again, the annualized amount is calculated below and negative income will show as 0. Once you have entered all the income information and included any notes, the self-employment or rental income calculation is complete. If there are multiple household members with income, make sure you enter the appropriate income on the appropriate household member tab. Please review our other videos for instructions on how to enter other types of income into the ICW. Please review our other videos for instructions on how to enter other types of income into the ICW. For additional questions regarding self-employment or rental income, you are welcome to contact us via phone or email using the appropriate contact information listed on your screen.